Hello, welcome to my live. I'm going to be doing something different. By the way, this is Palo Santo. A lot of people get really confused as to what this is. I like to clear the space on my live feeds, either with Sage or Palo Santo. You can find either on our site as well. It's something I do a lot in our house just to keep it really pure. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, so go ahead and share this video. I'm going to be doing medium cards, so if you want a message today, you're going to want to drop the name of the person in the relationship to you, so I have a better read or understanding, because I work with a lot of energy on these feeds. We get like a really big group of light worker energy here. So give me a second, my phone's loading. Current energy report, we have a lovely, beautiful energy right now. It's amazing. It's like a calm in the storm. It feels beautiful. It's just really lovely energy. We should be resting up right now. So share this video. I'll be giving away a third eye activation today. Like one more, give me a second. Share this video. I'll be giving away third eye activation. If you're going to want a message after my news, go ahead and drop the name of the person in the relationship. I'll be doing some like crossed over medium cards for you guys. And one more place. I want to get a good audience. Alright, people should be logging on by now. If you're just logging on, I'm going to be doing medium cards. So go ahead and drop the name of the person you want a message from and the relationship they were to you, so I have a better idea of what's going on. I'm going to start with my usual news. I will be giving away a third eye activation prize for sharing this video. I pick a random number and then come find you. And I also announce it on our Sparks of Divine Light page wall. So go ahead and share this video. If you're not catching me live and this is a rerun, you can still, win this contest. So go ahead and share this video. I'll pick the winner usually like tomorrow morning. So you guys have like a whole day to share it, get it out there. I'm trying to really reach a lot of people. I want to make a positive ripple effect through consciousness. It's just me and what I'm trying to do. So anytime you're sharing our material or sharing any memes from our group, you're really helping plant seeds and spread awareness, and it's beautiful and amazing. So we have some news. We all know about the NFL players. I don't want to get into this a lot because I'm not really into this kind of stuff. But a lot of people are around us. So it's not beneath me to try to use it to reach people. So we know what's going on with the NFL players protesting Trump's speech. During a rally on September 22nd, he verbally attacked NFL players who have kneeled in protest of the national anthem. Patriot fans all booed protesting the NFL players. Trump then took his rampage to Twitter, saying fans should boycott the players and the players involved should be fired. This has been going on for a while. It's not like a new thing. We've seen this happening for a while now, where players would kneel during anthems for all different types of, causes, etc. We've seen teams endorse this kind of stuff in the past too, but you're just really seeing everything kind of come to a head. There's a lot of anger, frustration all over the place. People are really living in separateness in that 3D illusion. And there's just so much tension and turmoil and, arguments everywhere and tension everywhere. It's kind of like a time bomb. The U.S. Department of Energy, FEMA, and the Army Corps of Engineers are on the ground in Puerto Rico helping to restore power after the island was hit by Hurricane Maria. More than 3 million people in Puerto Rico are struggling to survive, waiting hours to buy food, gasoline, or simply to make a phone call. Without power or communications, millions of Puerto Ricans have been cut off from the world. We're 5 days into the crisis, and while they say they're helping, it looks like no one is helping. Like, seriously, I've seen a lot of material on this. It looks like no one is helping. Even though the military is there. So the only person I've seen helping was J-Lo, the actress. She's still trying to reach her family members, and she's made substantial donations and is really trying to help. I just want to say that celebrities should all be making donations. People in the upper tax brackets should probably all be making donations, because they just write it off their taxes anyway. I know they act like the hero. I gave $1 million. They would have paid that money in taxes anyway, so it's kind of disturbing that more people aren't stepping forward to help at this point, especially like the celebrities and the celebrity elites. The governor of Puerto Rico evacuated people from 2 towns near a dam in danger of collapsing due to high flood levels. So we haven't seen the end of things in Puerto Rico. We're just kind of seeing things escalate there. Florida, drones showing brown water along Fort Myers Beach. The brown water is runoff from all the rain we've seen in recent weeks, but they're saying it's safe to swim in, but I would love to see that water tested, because I saw a photography of it. I'm really into science. I have a really good background in science, so I would love to see the actual test levels of that water, because they say everything is safe apparently. But in Bali, we have 80,000 people. They've been evacuated from their homes. They're expecting the volcano to go off there. There's an incredible increase in seismic activity there. Indonesia sits on the Ring of Fire, which should be a familiar term to you guys living in the United States. There's an arc of volcanoes and fault lines encircling the Pacific Basin. The last time the 3,000 meter tall mountain erupted, it killed more than 1,000 people and injured hundreds. A series of earthquakes along the Ring of Fire have hit Mexico, Japan, Vanuatu, and New Zealand. We all know California is in the Ring of Fire too, and so is the San Andreas fault line, which is always hitting my psychic radar as a big probability of something that probably will occur here. So that's also in the Ring of Fire too. That's really why this piqued my interest. We have a quote from a United Nations speech given September 24th. This was from Mark Brantley, who is Minister of Foreign Affairs in St. Kitts and Nevis. Those are islands in the Caribbean. He said, quote, "Half of the Caribbean is unimaginable. Lives have been lost, homes and infrastructure destroyed. Economies reduced to tatters, years of development wiped out. The time has come for the world to treat these phenomena not as natural disasters, but as man-made disasters that they are," end quote. This story is really synchronistic to me too, because I spent a lot of my childhood on these islands. My grandmother actually lived in Nevis, which is right by St. Kitts, so I spent a lot of like my childhood, like summers there and stuff. So it's kind of really synchronistic. I really like that quote, because I think we all know this isn't man-made, but then they turned around and they were trying to sell climate control, climate changing, global warming, which is total bullshit. It's just made up. That's not what's going on here, so that they can either kill or tax people. During the UN General Assembly, President Trump referred to Kim Jung-un several times as, quote, "rocket man," end quote. And Ri Yong-ho, that's Korea's foreign minister, called President Trump, end quote, "commander in grief," end quote, and, quote, "President evil," end quote. So they're just basically calling him President Evil, saying that he's going to destroy the world, and things like that. It's really kind of childish, but they're just always showing this world stage and everything happening, and oh my god, North Korea, oh my god, Russia, anything to just keep humanity in this low vibration. But I'm going to tell you guys can unplug from all of that. You can choose not to accept that reality, and you can kind of unplug and create your own reality right here. I'm working on manifesting really big things into my own life. A lot of you guys see that I'm trying to create my dream job. It's going pretty good. I'm just kind of trying to change my own life and the things that I can, and putting the focus back on myself. And I think that's what a lot of people really need to start to do right now. Instead of trying to go out and change the world and fix this stuff, people should really spend time meditating, spend time reflecting. This week, everyone should be recharging, spending a lot of time alone with your thoughts, in meditation, sleeping and resting up. We have a full moon next week, which would be the 5th, which is either Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where in the world you live. So I estimate that the energy will start to pick up intensity like around Monday-ish. It's going to get all crazy again, and everyone will come ungrounded, and we'll start seeing major volcanoes and earthquakes and huge things with the infrastructure of the earth. If you're going to want a medium card, I'm going to pull a few of these. And I see all the little love. Thank you for the love and troll faces. It's amazing. It's really moving me to my platform and evolving me. I'm around the most amazing people all the time. And it's just so amazing to connect with everyone and to be strengthening this grid with everyone. And it's just beautiful and amazing. And it's amazing to be connecting so much that I can tell when someone goes off the grid in a minute. And it's just beautiful and lovely. If you're going to want a card, go ahead and drop their medium cards, the name of the person that you want a message from, and go ahead and drop the relationship you are so I have a better idea. And go ahead and share this video because I'm giving away a free third eye activation. And I'll put this right here before I forget. If you guys need me afterwards, I do readings, all different kinds. I do astrology. I'm a healer as well. And I do all sorts of stuff. Check out our site. The link is above. We teach Reiki as well. I'm going to skip any comment unless you guys just have a name in a relationship. I'll be skipping the comments. I'm doing things a little bit differently today. These are medium cards. So if you're going to want a message, go ahead and drop the name and relationship. That's all I need. So I'll be skipping around till I see those comments. Kathy Egg Doll. And I'm going to give everyone 2 cards. And then before I even go into this, I have a lot of relationship. I have a lot of personal relationship with things with the other realm, death, things like that. So I have a kind of a weird array of gifts. But it's really important to know that when our loved ones die, they go to the other realm, which is right here. It's accessible. Things don't work the same as they do here. So if you're ever thinking of the person, they can tell immediately. They can be in several places at once. So like my mom died, and I know for a fact she's around me all the time. She plays with my dog. It's really comforting. And I have a closer relationship with her now than I would have when she was alive. So it's really possible to continue these relationships. But she can be with more than one place at once. She can be with me, and she can be with my siblings too, with them all the time. So it's pretty amazing. Time doesn't work the same. They can travel around, access the Akash library, things like that. And I have for Kathy, my mind is free. It's really important to remember too when we cross over that we really, nothing exists except for this love. So if there was ever a problem like anger, jealousy, resentment, that all fades away. It's not important. It doesn't go with you at all. And it really does free your mind and your consciousness. We get lost in these roles and the suffering, and we get so lost in identifying ourselves with these roles, and we're so much bigger than that. And it can just be so disorienting while we're here, but when we die, we can see everything. We get all of our knowledge back. We get the big picture, and we can really understand things. And like I just said, because I'm pretty tuned in, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. So if you have siblings, you know, a mom, anyone else that he was close with, he's going to be all these places at once with you all the time. And you don't understand when you die, when someone dies, they can be of more help to us in the other realm from there than here. And so much more. We're learning how to manifest and to create here. And anyone who's ever lost anyone, we had to go through that grief to completely break our heart chakra to open us up to unconditional love. It's only in having our heart chakra broken in some capacity that we can be open to unconditional love. And before that happens, we're kind of judgmental. We're not happy people. We're just not going to be fulfilled in all those ways. So that was the biggest gift. Anyone who's ever died in your life, they're very evolved souls, and they came here to give you a gift. One of the hardest lessons you'll ever have in your life too. So just be aware that he's with you and with the other people in your life, and always helping you, like right there with you all the time. And the thing is that you guys are going to see that these people are sending you messages. They'll send you feathers, birds. We got a praying mantis for Sparks' birthday. All sorts of little things where if your third eye is open, you probably won't see them. You're going to probably miss them. But if your third eye is open, and most normal people will be like, what is that, a feather? Like, you're going to know in a minute. That's from my family. That's from my loved ones. And also remember that we have so much family that we don't even remember, because we've had a lot of lives. We've had a lot of past lives. So, like, I have a mother figure around me helping me all the time that I wouldn't even have a recollection of in this life because of my amnesia. So just be aware you guys have so many ancestors around helping you. If you guys are going to want a message real quick, because I'm doing it different today, I'm doing medium cards. Go ahead and drop the name of the person you want a message from and the relationship, because it makes me a lot easier for me to read what you're looking for. So I'm going to skip any comments. that don't have that. So if you're just logging on or you've been here, go ahead and comment the person you want a message from in the relationship. I am a little messenger and I access a lot of information a lot of different ways. So I'll be skipping any comments that don't have that. But I'll be on here a little while. Jen, good. And I've been needing to give Jen messages anyway. I've been missing her. I haven't been seeing her around as much. I've been trying to like unplug from Facebook more and spend more time just doing other things in my life, and it's been really rewarding. So I haven't seen you around. I'm really excited to hear how you're doing and get an update. And I am so much better now. I really like this card too because Jen, it has the rainbow on it. And I know you've seen rainbows. That's what I'm like being shown too, that you see rainbows in your life. That I know a lot of us have seen a lot of rainbows in our life, maybe compared to the average person. I mean, I've probably only seen 5 rainbows in my life, but to an average person, you know, one of those was a double rainbow, whatever. It might be kind of spectacular. So you're seeing signs everywhere too. It could just be like a rainbow or, you know, some birds or whatever. I had a really nice like bird display with all these birds like flying in formation the other day. And it was really divine. So we had to start to look for the divine everywhere, but I'm so much better now. You don't understand that anything, any anxiety, any kind of, you know, anything that you're not happy with here just fades away as soon as you die. I've actually died too. I'm going to tell you guys this. I've had personal experience with death. I'm someone that's died several times. I don't know if I want to tell you the story or where I want to go with it, but I've died several times, all really serious. I'm one of those people that just kept coming back. I had a mission and I wasn't able to leave yet, but I'll tell you, I really crossed some crazy lines with it, and that's why I'm really I'm attracted to like DMT experiences, because when you die, DMT actually floods your brain, and this is actually a chemical that is a doorway, and your soul, it helps your soul leave your body and go to the other realm. So I've actually died and had my whole brain flooded with DMT. The most I've ever died, I believe, was 7 minutes. They stopped CPR and were putting me in a body bag, and I literally woke up. And I have recollection of that time where it was like, I was like probably like 10 stories down, and I just like raised up through a tunnel like really fast, and then woke up like kicking and screaming. But it was like I came up from this crazy tunnel, and it was really insane and profound. And I had another time when I was in a car accident, and I did see my mother, and I did see angelic entities, and I did see all this crazy stuff too. So I've had personal experience with death. I am really into the dream realm as well. I've heard people explain it to me like I kind of opened a doorway with things, and it's impossible to close that doorway. And a few years ago in my life, that wasn't the best thing. That could have been a bad thing when you're not ready, when you're not spiritually advanced. Sometimes it happened really young in my life, a lot of this stuff. So I've always kind of had different perceptions, different abilities just from having gone through this. But I assure you that when you die, it's like the dream realm. It's like the best dream ever. It's just peaceful. And we are a light body. That is our form. So we really do cross over to the other realm where all of our loved ones are. And if anything, it's really lonely for us to be here. And all of our loved ones are always there. Jen, it's not your fault too. I think that we're feeling guilt. I think that it's a big part of ascension. I had someone else telling me that about their own spiritual experience, and they're feeling a lot of guilt and about past decisions, past actions. If you're feeling guilt, it's important to remember that everyone is you on a different level. We're all just little fractals of this one consciousness. And you don't feel guilty about anything. Your grandmother's with you, Jen, all the time, helping you on your mission now. And I feel like us light workers have had more loss. We've had more grief. We've had more pain. We've had more loss. And that's because we needed more help from the other realm. So you have a lot of help helping you from the other realm, like I'm trying to tell everyone. We have to learn how to tune into that help, and we have to learn how to receive it. We have to learn how to ask for what we need too. I think that's a big part of this, is us learning how to ask for what we need. Let's see. Shannon Von Dyke, I'm going to do 2 for you. I'm going to do your daughter's dad. If you're just logging on, go ahead and drop a relationship of the person and their name if you want a medium card. Shannon Von Dyke, you would love a card from your daughter's dad, Ian Bars. I'm going to do first, okay? And I am learning here. what do you guys think that you do in the other realm? Well, I'm going to sit there and watch an Akash record of my life over and over and over. And hopefully it's real entertaining. Hopefully I lived life to the fullest and I have a really entertaining movie of my life to watch. I'm going to be digging around in the Akash library, watching Akash records, things like that, accessing information, learning about higher areas of consciousness because these veils don't exist there. We're able to learn very rapidly. But one thing I'm not going to be doing there is working on my soul. Not in the same way as we can here. So I think it's really important that we're doing all of our soul work here because we can learn this knowledge later there. And I have a new understanding. You're going to find that when people are here, they have one perspective, and when they cross over, they have a totally different perspective because you're able to see all the information and relationships with people and who people really were, and all of these things are at play. And we're going to do Chris Jacoby. And like I just said, we've had more grief than the average person. We have more things we have been through. And that is so that we can help other people. We had to experience these kind of things to be able to heal them. So about Chris Jacoby. I always give you a good night kiss. You don't understand that when you're in the other realm that you're going to want to be around the people on earth. You're just going to want to be around your loved ones on earth while they're here anyways. So I always give you a good night kiss. Try to feel for it. I feel energy. Try to feel it. I can more feel the things around me, and I mostly feel everything. Try to tune in through feeling. And as he says, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Because a lot of times, like I said, that's part of awakening. And some people don't awaken here. Some people awaken in the other realm. So the people that were asleep here this life, they will wake up in the spiritual realm. And it's so much harder to do that. It's just so much harder. Trust me. If you want a card, go ahead and drop. I'm doing medium cards, the person who died and the relationship to you. So I can give you a message. Good morning, everyone. Debbie Hannah wants to hear from her mom. I'm here helping you. Like I said, our family is not gone. I know I had such problem going through grief in my own life because it feels so permanent. And, you know, I went through all of this. I really did. And I have a good understanding of all this stuff. They are here helping us. You don't understand that we needed to have that connection. I was trying to explain to someone that while I do have help in the other realm, that we needed that connection here on earth first, so that they could continue to connect with us from the other realm. It's just kind of how it has to go on. So they're here helping us all the time. And your mom says, I'm just a thought away. And that's so true. If you want to connect with your loved ones, think about them. And in a minute, they'll be right there if they're not already. Tammy Boyd. Now I have no pain. And it's so painful. In this matrix, I feel so young, and sometimes I feel like the worst pain in my body because I've been through a lot. And literally, these people aren't going to have any pain at all in any way. And we have a lot of emotional pain that we're carrying around without even realizing. All that melts away. All that exists is divine love. And it was my time to go. We planned out our lives to a T. I know it doesn't feel like it. Like, I wouldn't have picked that, some people say. I wouldn't have picked that. You did. We planned out our entire lives, and everything happens in divine timing as we're ready for it. And we picked some hard lessons, and that was to grow us into our roles as spiritual warriors. If you're watching my feed, congratulations. You're on an amazing spiritual journey just to even be led to me and to find me. And it's so divine and amazing, and it tells me a lot about your spirituality too. So it's just pretty amazing. Everything is happening in divine timing. We have this story we're being a part of where we're going to go from the victim to the hero of our own story, and it's just kind of a crazy process. Do I feel change coming on, Dawn? I do. If you want a card, I'm doing medium cards. Drop the name of the person in the relationship. There's huge changes happening all around us on a daily basis. I'm always reporting on it with the news. I'm always real up to date with it. Because I'm getting good at learning the energy and being able to predict current events that will happen based on current energies. It's getting pretty predictable and easy as I'm learning about how the moon energy and solar energies affect our planet. Things like that. I'm getting really good at predicting things. Okay, Robin Warner. And go ahead, I'm doing medium cards, so go ahead and drop a name of the person you want a message from and the relationship. Robin Warner. Your friend Jock. I probably said the name wrong too. It's beautiful where I am. You want to talk about the most amazing, beautiful dream that you've ever had? I also want to tell you guys, this realm is supposed to be like the dream realm, like completely, where we literally can create anything we want. The only problem is that our minds have been hijacked and we don't believe it. So we're kind of creating this bullshit reality that we were programmed into when we were born. So until then, remember the dream world. Remember like your most amazing dream where you just wake up and you want to go back. That is the other realm. That is another realm. So it's so beautiful. I send you loving signs through nature. And this card's for anyone who has lost members. We have to learn how to recognize the signs. Every day my mom sends me something. It could be like a moth or a butterfly or a bird or a feather. And I'll just know because my third eye's open and I'll just tune right into it. So just pay attention. They're communicating with us all the time. It's not their fault. We don't know how to recognize the signs. You guys are starting to see synchronicities, number codes everywhere. Start looking them up. Start figuring out what they mean. The universe is communicating with you all the time. Let's see. Jamie Cheney. My father, Carl Cheney. I'm going to do two, one for each. If I had only known what I know now, I would have lived differently. That's the problem. We don't. We have to come here with amnesia. We don't remember who we are. We get lost in these roles. Some people get miserable, whatever it is. But then that all fades away when we die. And we can see the big picture. We figure out who we are again. And it's like, wow, this amnesia went away. Now I feel like shit. If you didn't already go through it here where you have a spiritual awakening and you feel like shit and kind of purge out those layers, you're going to do it in the other realm. So sometimes people would have done things differently, and it's really important to know that. We just had to offer unconditional love to everyone because it's not easy being in anyone's shoes. Everyone's going through different stuff, and I had to leave that way. It's so important that we recognize that we always lose the ones that we love the most too. You ever notice that? It's the ones that you really love. Like if you lost a parent, it's usually the really nice parent or whatever. Just be aware of that. That's because they're evolved members of our soul group. You will see all of these people again. We always incarnate here with the same people every life. And Jamie, your grandmother, Viola Pekka, we're all soulmates, and I just said that. These are members of your soul family. I'm going to say it again. We incarnate here with the same people. Right now, I should be drawing my soulmates back to me, only my soul group. I'm putting the vibe out. I'm learning how to be specific so that I can kind of draw the right people to me. I'm trying to draw my soul group of awakened people, but anyone you've lost, these are soulmates. It's a really common term, and you will see these people again. And Jamie, believe in yourself. You can do it. I think we're learning confidence. We're learning how to be authentic for the first time ever. We're learning how to be authentic. We're learning confidence in what we're doing. Some people might mistake that for ego, but we're learning confidence and the confidence to kind of take power and control of our lives. So you got this. Despite feeling so alone, sometimes that's the whole point. We have to do this on our own because it's going to feel really good when you do it. Kim Reinhardt. I'll do your mom. If you want a card, go ahead and drop a person's name and relationship. And this is for your mom. Kim, I'm not dead. We don't ever die. We're a light body. I know we have the body, and the body will die, and you will leave it, and you will choose another form later on. And we've taken on many forms, and we've been many forms. But this is the only time you're going to be who you are right now. So just kind of enjoy it, have fun with it. These people are not dead. We just transition and go somewhere else, which is actually right here and accessible right here. It just really has vibratory differences to be able to kind of tune into these things. Tears cleanse the soul. Go ahead and cry. Sometimes we're holding on to this grief. We have to let it out. If you have a closed heart chakra, it can really cause lack of compassion or empathy. So just really work on opening these heart chakras, processing this grief and this pain. Any kind of grief or pain is just from us being lied to and not understanding these processes. Kim, your Uncle Tom. We've been together in dreams. That's the best way, you guys. If you want to tune in to a loved one, or if you miss a loved one, before you go to sleep, when you pray, ask to be connected with them. Ask if you can see them in your dreams, and you will. So it's really easy. We can ask our higher selves, God, whoever you're praying to, whatever God you're praying to, it doesn't matter. Just before you go to bed, pray and ask to connect with this person. We've had these people with us all the time, and we still can connect in the dream realm. It's important to remember that. And there's no time where I am. Time's only on earth. Like I was trying to explain to you guys, these people can be wherever they want to be. Time is only available in the matrix. So it doesn't work like that. By the time we are in this matrix and out of it, in the other realm, it's like a snap. It's like a snap of time. It feels like we're in here forever. It feels like I'm never getting out of here. But it's like literally like a second in the other realm because there's no time. Miranda McDonald. Elaine, your grandmother. I was met by so many loving people. I was just saying that you have all this family and ancestors in the other realm that you don't even remember right now. You have so much love. Any of your relatives from the beginning of time have interest in your mission, in your lineage, and are around you helping you. So you have a lot of people around you. And we have amnesia, so we don't even remember all the help that we have. So just start asking the universe for more help. And we're so connected. Everyone's so connected. When you die, you'll realize how connected you are to everyone and everything here. Literally. So we're also connected with the people that we've lost. You've had so many lives with these people. Sue Hannah, your dad. I have become one of your guides. That's really common. I would say like I have guides that have passed, but they are not my guide. I still have my guide, like my one guide and a couple of angels. So your family is helping guide you from the other realm and helping you manifest everything that you're doing. They're always trying to help you with your lessons, trying to program things with you, and let go of fear. There's so much fear, you know, if you're not good, you're going to go to hell. If you're not good, you're going to die and go to hell. If you don't do what we want. Well, there's hell and there's heaven, and they're both states of consciousness, and they're right here on earth. So we have to let go of fear. We have to stop manifesting out of fear. Let go of fear. And your Aunt Sue. We will be together again, like I said, all the time. So it feels like we're in this matrix forever, but you'll see these people really soon, and you're never alone. You have so much family around you all the time. All the time. Cheryl Shankerman Ehert. Benjamin, your dad. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. And guilt is horrible for your second chakra. We all know. But you know what? I think women have more guilt this life because that's a sacral chakra, and it's associated with sexual energy. And you know there's just all these distortions going on and all these things to try to take away humanity's purity everywhere. And so I think that's really like a feminine kind of chakra we deal with. So let go of guilt. There's no such thing as death at all. You would also really benefit from a chakra opening. Anyone kind of dealing with this stuff really would, or a heart chakra activation. So you guys should check out our site after too. But there's no such thing as death. We literally just transition out of our body, and we're already in our light body. That is our actual form. I'm kind of trying to get rid of my body anyway, and I'm trying to ascend, and I'm trying to turn into like a rainbow light body. Lisa Calderhouse. I wish I told you more often how much I love you. That's so common, and I bet now that I love you means one thing in this realm, and I love you means something completely different in the other realm, because it's more like a serious, like it's like a here's some divine love kind of feeling, and here it's just kind of these words we say and we throw around. So what I take that to mean is more like, I wish I would have showed you how much I love you, like in a divine love type of way. It's just much more intense. Here we just say it like, oh, I love you. I wish I would have said I love you, you know, before they left. And it's just so much different of a meaning now. But you are so loved all the time. You know that your family's all around you, helping you. And they're always with you. They're always trying to be heard. They're always trying to communicate with you. And life is a series of choices. Choose love. That's where we're at right now. We can choose fear or love. I'm going to tell you something. You're either connected to the old grid, the 3D grid, or the 5D grid right now. And that 3D grid is being disassembled, and it's going to disintegrate and be destroyed completely. And you need to be wired to that higher dimensional grid. In order to do that, you have to live in love. You have to focus on what you want. There's a lot of bad things going on. I could bring up countless things of what is wrong with the world, but that's only kind of giving away my power and making those things real, because this place just is like the dream realm. So whatever I put my energy into, it's going to literally take form like the dream realm. So try to focus on love all the time. Focus on the things that you love in your life, like the little things, the things that make you happy. Nicole Goddard. Kenny Hiskey, my father. Remember me by the happy memories we created. Like I said, they sit there and watch the Akash record of their life all day long, pretty much. What do you do in the other realm? Well, you watch the Akash record, and you get to watch all these memories and see them again. And people spend a lot of time watching it, so you know that there's a lot of happy memories that you guys created. Focus on those. Let go of any kind of like, oh, this should have happened, any kind of stuff like that you guys are ever holding on to with your family, because they pretty much did the best job they could. Always remember, kids are way more evolved than the parents, and this earth is our school. It's a school. Kids are always so much more evolved than the parents, so we come to teach our parents lessons. Just remember, this is a school and it's very hard. Cheryl Shankerman. Oh wait, I did you, sorry. It's skipping around. Della Gray is a hater. Della Gray is a hater, and if I was any good, I have like 153 people on here, and I would love to see you do my job. I would love it. You're a hater, and I can't wait to block you. Let's see. I would love a reading. This is the first time I've done medium cards on here. If you guys like it, because I'm always trying to find like new things to do, this is actually the first time I've ever done medium cards live. So I'm kind of playing with it. I'm a little nervous, switching up my tactics. I'm a Taurus. I like safe things. I like the things I'm good at, but I'm getting a little bit bored with the same kind of messages with the other cards, so I thought I'd switch it up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I'm going to go live again tomorrow, and I don't know what kind of cards to use. Let me know what you guys think, if you want like psychic cards, reading cards, whatever. Becky Belig. I'm going to do Brian first. I will point you in the right direction. We're being guided. We're being guided by unseen forces that are in our life, always benevolent, and it's amazing. We had to really tune into our own intuition. That's why I'm trying to teach people that your intuition will always be better than anyone else's. Tune into your own intuition. You're being guided. Look for the signs around you. I can tell when I'm in the flow, when I'm on the right track, when I'm on the right path. I literally have synchronicities everywhere, number codes. I'll just have signs everywhere. And when I'm not on the right path, I've always had resistance with the universe, where things would become really hard for me, you know, because the universe would try to make me be on the right path. Also remember that your family members see all of your thoughts. They literally can use telepathy. We use words here, but in the other realm, in the higher places, telepathy is used. So they can see all of your thoughts. If you want to communicate with your loved one, make lists for them, write them letters, things like that, because they can see everything like that. And Lisa, I'm standing right here next to you. That's the thing with everyone, is that they are right here with us. We just have to be able to tune in and learn how to feel it and to communicate ourselves through our own intuition and having our own third eyes open and things like that. That's what I'm always trying to teach people, to tune in themselves so that they can kind of access this stuff themselves. I feel healthy and happy. A lot of us, like I said, it's really hard school here. A lot of us have a lot going on health-wise, with our bodies, with our emotional bodies, with our energy, things like that. All of that fades away, and all that exists is that pure essence of your soul, that pure light, and it's really beautiful and amazing, and it just feels so great. So it's just so much better. And they're still here helping you, though. So I know it feels like anyone's gone. They're still here all the time helping you, and they're of more help now. Sherry Louise, your father. You have nothing to feel guilty about. And we have to let go of that. Like I just said, it's like the divine feminine. I'm always in that second chakra too. Of all of my chakras, I always get pulled into that one of any kind of chakras I've ever had problems with in my life. So we have to let go of guilt. I feel that way too, like about past things that have happened. I wish I could have done this. You know, I wish my family liked me better, things like that. But what are you going to do? We have to let go of that, because they definitely do when they die. They don't hold on to that stuff. We do here on earth. So try to let go of any kind of stuff like that. Know that they just focus on the good memories there. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. Like I said, they gave us the greatest gifts, because look where we are now. Look where all of us are now. We're like on a crusade to help humanity. We are, I'm pretty much glowing now. Our energy is looking better and better. We're helping heal the collective. Look at this mission we're on. It's amazing. Every day you get up and you kind of fight a battle most people know nothing about, because we are the guardians. We are the protectors. And it's just so amazing, but everything had to happen like this. We had to go through all that past pain to get where we are now. So look at it more like it was a gift given to you, not a curse, a gift given to you. Sue Hannah Burden. I'm going to do your father. That's why I do ask for the relationship, because some people are putting more than one person, and that's okay with me. I have no earthly, this is for your father. I have no more earthly worries. We worry about so much stuff. Me and my twin flame are constantly working to get to a pure state all of the time, okay? All the time. It's just my main goal in life. We're just working at this 24/7, okay? And we have so much more stuff to worry about here than in the heavenly realms. We have to worry about jobs, bills, you know, I don't even know. Maybe the dog has to go to the vet. Things like that. Real life problems that are arising. So it's really hard to get back to that pure state. And remember that any of your loved ones are back to that pure essence, that pure state that we're always trying to get to here. But while we're on earth, we just have so much baggage and garbage and debris everywhere. So just be aware of that. That all melts away when you leave. And I watch over you every day. And Sue Hannah, that is so true. Our loved ones are helping us so much right now. While we're learning how to manifest, they're doing all this extra work trying to help us and help us with our manifestations. So just know your loved ones are with you all the time. And I'm going to do 2 for your Aunt Sue. I'm surrounded by loving animals. And this is an amazing card. I was trying to say this to someone that are pets, and we've had pets in past lives. My dog, he actually was my husband's father's dog, and he died, and we got the dog, right? But this dog always finds its way around us every life. It will always just end up with me, like just end up finding me. And certain souls find us over and over, and some of those souls are animals, which is pretty amazing. We really have these relationships with animals. A lot of people might have forgotten about it, but we have these deep relationships with our pets and animals, and they also cross over and are in the other realm. And I'm with the rest of my family. And that's so true. I keep trying to tell you this, that we have family, we don't even remember this life. And it's just so beyond amazing. I'm going to let you guys go on that note, because that is the whole deck. I'm here for readings, energy work. I most identify as a healer. You guys will have to go check out our site for some articles. I have to go ban that person now. But I'll be here. Drop comments and let me know if you want to do medium cards tomorrow or psychic cards. And then make sure you're sharing this video. I'll be announcing who wins the third eye activation. And I'm here through the rest of the week for healing work. And the rest of the week for me will be Thursday afternoon. So I will be seeing you guys shortly. Love and light. Stay really high vibe. This energy is beautiful. It's uplifting. It's great to rest. It's great to create. And just kind of chill out. Because things are going to get crazy starting like Monday. So rest up for it so you guys are ready. And you're not feeling stressed out when you guys can't sleep Monday through Thursday. Love and light.